Friends, in this video, I am going to tell you about certain scientific researches which have been carried out in some of the leading laboratories of the world during the last about 10 years. These scientific discoveries have been important for the world community of scientists. However, these hold even greater significance for us Hindus or the followers of Sanatan Dharma. The first of these discoveries is the discovery of God particle. Most of you must have definitely come across the term God particle. But what exactly is God particle, and in context of India, why its discovery is so important? I am going to tell you about this. Friends, almost all of you who have studied sciences must be knowing that all physical materials are formed from basic elements. According to periodic table, there are 118 different known elements on Earth. Combination of these basic elements have led to the formation of all the physical objects that we see around us. The most basic particle of any of these elements is known as an atom. Every element has a different form of atom, but all these atoms are also formed from three basic particles called electrons, protons, and neutrons, as you must be knowing. In the present times, scientists have discovered even more basic particles from which electrons, protons, and neutrons are formed. These basic particles are 16 in number and are known as the standard model of particle physics. Those who wish to have more information, they can go to the internet and search. So now these 16 most fundamental particles have been discovered. But to explain their existence and their formation, one more particle was required. This is that God particle, which is also known as the Higgs boson. Existence of this Higgs boson has been proven in 2012. According to scientists, these 16 basic particles cannot come into existence without the presence of this Higgs boson. Now, why this God particle is important? For many decades, scientists have been hypothesizing that the entire universe is pervaded by one more field. However, according to the scientists, if there is a field, it must also have an associated particle with it. Friends, this God particle is that associated particle and is the proof that there is one more field which is pervading this entire universe. It is from this field that all of these most basic 16 particles have emerged with the help of God particle. This field is known as the Higgs field. Now let us find out what is this Higgs field. According to Wikipedia, the Higgs field is a field of energy that is thought to exist in every region of the universe. The field is accompanied by a fundamental particle known as the Higgs boson, which is used by the field to continuously interact with other particles, such as the electron. According to Britannica, Higgs boson, also called Higgs particle that is the carrier particle or boson of the Higgs field, a field that permeates space and endows all elementary subatomic particles with mass through its interactions with them. That means God particle is that particle coming in contact of which all of the 16 basic particles start to gain weight. which were earlier weightless, meaning before coming in contact with the God particle, all of these 16 particles are in the forms of waves. Friends, I have tried to tell you all this in very simple language. However, the subject is fairly complex. The crux of this finding is that all the physical particles in this universe have taken birth from this Higgs field. This means that me, you, all living beings, all dust particles on earth, all the physical matter in this world, this entire solar system, this entire system of stars, and all that is visible in this universe has its source in the Higgs field. It is also confirmed that this Higgs field is in continuous interaction with all the physical matter at all times and across the entire universe. I will now like to tell you as to why it is very important for us Indians to understand its importance. Almost all Hindus who have studied even a few ancient Indian scriptures must be familiar with the term Brahm. This Brahm is different from Brahma or Brahma Vishnu Mahesh. This Brahm is that which has pervaded this entire universe. It finds special mention with extensive descriptions in all the Vedas, Upanishads, Arankyas, Sutras, etc. Now let us see what is the definition of Brahm as stated in the present media. According to Wikipedia, in Hinduism, Brahm connotes the highest universal principle, the ultimate reality in the universe. In major schools of Hindu philosophy, it is the material, efficient, formal, and final cause of all that exists. It is the pervasive, infinite, eternal truth, consciousness, and bliss which does not change, yet is the cause of all changes. Brahm is a metaphysical concept, refers to the single binding unity behind diversity in all that exists in the universe. It is envisioned as either the cause or that which transforms itself into everything that exists in the universe as well as all living beings. That which existed before the present universe and time, which exists as current universe and time, and that which will absorb and exist after the present universe and time ends. Ancient Indian texts have gone further to explain Brahm. Advaita Vedanta has termed Brahm as the Atma. According to Yog Vasisht, Brahm is the all-pervading consciousness. It says that Brahm can only be experienced. Brahm is pervading human intelligence. Brahm has no direction, time, and it cannot be measured. Just like waves are formed in a peaceful ocean, similarly, this world is present in the Brahm. Just like a gold bracelet is basically gold, this world is also no different from Brahm. Just like nothingness in the sky is not different from the sky. Just like blackness is not different from black. Just like coolness is not different from ice. Similarly, this world is not different from Brahm. This Brahm is smaller than the atom, absolute pure, micro, peaceful, and cleaner than the center spaces of the sky, where there is pure vacuum. It has no beginning or end. It is illuminated by itself. It cannot be lighted by anything other than itself. The definitions given in the ancient Hindu scriptures are the same definitions which have been given for the Higgs field. That confirms that the scientists have indirectly firmly agreed to the existence of Brahm. Scientists say that the Higgs field pervades all the matter in the universe and is present in all the physical materials. It is already a firm belief in Sanatan Dharma that God exists in each and every particle of the universe. According to the description of Higgs field, it is already agreed that this field is already present all around us. Sanatan Dharma also says that God is present all around us all the time. Because in Sanatan Dharma, Brahm has been called God Almighty Himself. According to Srimad Bhagavad Gita also, God is present in all the living beings and physical matter. Higgs field description also says the same thing. It therefore stands proven that Higgs field is all pervading Brahm. Friends, if such an important discovery has proven that what is written in our ancient Indian texts is correct, this implies that a host of other information given in ancient Indian texts is also correct. For example, ancient Indian texts go further and state that this Brahm or Higgs field is also the carrier of consciousness which pervades all the living beings. Problem of consciousness is still one of the most important unsolved problems of modern science. But our ancient Indian texts explicitly state that this Brahm or Higgs field is also the carrier of consciousness as well. Friends, a number of other discoveries have also been made during the last few years, which outrightly confirm that the basic principles stated in ancient Indian texts about the life on earth are correct. We will continue to bring to you more of these discoveries. Keep watching our videos. Our next video is about fallacy of Darwin's theory and its implications.